The separation of Jon and Kate Gosselin has forced TLC to redo their math and rename the reality series about the couple and their 8 children. Extreme Makeover has come to Gainesville, and behind me are hundreds of residents and volunteers just waiting for the first signs of demolition to occur at the Wagstaff family home. While walking on a treadmill is a good form of exercise, fitness experts are saying that incorporating strength training can have better effects. Residents all over Gainesville are donating blood this week, but one special man has already donated 55 gallons during his lifetime, and that's equivalent to this entire barrel. And George Clooney gets some unwanted attention at the Venice Film Festival. Here's today's Hollywood Minute.
Liberty and justice for all.
Corporal Dwayne Dewey has a Medal of Honor. He is one of only 92 living recipients, and although he served in the Korean War, he wants everyone to remember those who served in Pearl Harbor and World War II.
I attend a lot of these ceremonies because it's history, you know, and everybody should know about it. And anyway, that's why you see the Pearl on my cap.
Over here.
Yeah, for Pearl Harbor, that's lest we forget.
10 million people served with the United States in World War II, but only 1.6 million are still alive. About 1,000 veterans die every day, and Commander Dick Davis never wants their history forgotten.
History is behind you and in front of you, and you got to remember that.
Gainesville citizens and veterans alike watched as UF's Air Force ROTC posted and retired the colors, performed a drill team exhibition, and remembered why they were gathered.
Obviously a huge devastating loss for the U.S. Pacific Fleet, for the United States of America.
Held at Veterans Memorial Park, some veterans made it clear just how important events like this are, especially for those who can't remember.
The younger generation, they don't know anything about our history, and this is what I'm trying to get across. We have to do that. They can't forget about this.
65 people gathered here today at Veteran Memorial Park to remember those that fought in Pearl Harbor. Veterans shared their stories and their messages. Suzette Perullero, WFT News. Life South Community Blood Center trucks can be found all over town, but the number of people who take time to donate blood is nowhere near the number of people who need it to survive. The entire process involved in donating blood, including paperwork, takes about half an hour, but most people can donate blood in just about 5 to 10 minutes.
It's extremely important. I know that if I needed blood, I would want to know that people were donating for me. There's situations every day where people's lives are dependent upon this blood.
Bloodmobiles have been near the site of the Extreme Makeover home this week to encourage people who can't volunteer on the construction site to donate blood instead.
We, as the local blood center, have to supply our own community with blood to make sure there's blood on the shelves. Well, in the same aspect of this community coming together for that build, our community is coming together to help support our blood supply.
Residents all over Gainesville are donating blood this week, but one special man has already donated 55 gallons during his lifetime, and that's equivalent to this entire barrel. Former Gainesville Mayor Perry McGriff has been donating blood since he was 18 and has saved more than 1,000 lives. He's not only a blood donor, but also bikes across the country as part of the 5 Points of Life Ride program that raises money and awareness for the cause.
Only 5% of eligible people in America give blood. Now think about that.
McGriff says even if you don't qualify to donate blood your first time, circumstances change and you should try again. Suzette Perullero, WUFT News.
I'm going to actually get the girls. I'm going to figure out a way to have the girls.
Cardio is one of the most popular workout techniques at the gym. But is there such a thing as too much cardio? Most people work out on a treadmill for hours at a time, and they could be doing more harm than good.
You're not going to build muscle, you're not going to increase strength, you're not going to increase strength in your tendons, but which actually would make you a lot less injury prone than just coming in here. So you'd actually perform better on the treadmill while using weight training.
Experts say the treadmill can actually be one of the most dangerous machines. Most people don't run or walk correctly, and by not wearing the proper shoes, you can really end up putting more stress on your body, causing long-term damage to your knees. While walking on a treadmill is a good form of exercise, fitness experts are saying that incorporating strength training can have better effects. While some stick exclusively to cardio machines, others know to include some strength training into their workout.
Sometimes I'll do cardio 30 minutes and then 30 minutes of strength training. It gets your muscles toned, and I do a lot of stretching afterwards.
Strength training is a great addition to workouts for people young and old. Using bench weights, doing arm curls, and lifting weights are techniques that can give you lasting effects.
The lasting benefits of it are much longer than just coming on a treadmill. You actually boost your metabolism for days after an intense workout, as opposed to here only a few hours.
Of course, it's recommended that you consult your physician before beginning any workout program. Suzette Perullero, WUFT News. College towns are known for breeding bands, and Gainesville, Florida is no exception. Local band Mudhoza wants to make a name for themselves, and they're doing everything in their power to make it happen.
We have work ethic, and a lot of live bands don't. A lot of local bands are just doing it for fun. We take it seriously. We want to make a career out of this, so we look at it as anyone going to college.
The band was formed by two of its current members, Jason and Jose, in 2007. And along with the newest members, Ashley and Drew, they co-write and co-produce all of their own music, do their own promoting, and sell out shows at venues all over Florida. The guys have played at every venue in Gainesville and have even toured from Tallahassee and Jacksonville all the way down to Orlando and Cape Coral.
It's rough and tumble. It's not glamorous. It's probably one of the hardest experiences to do is get in a van with no AC and drive 3 to 4 hours to go play a show
with 7 people.
Yeah.
They might not have the luxury of having a tour bus yet, but Mudhoza has already had a little taste of what the big time feels like. Most artists dream of the day their song makes it on the radio for all to hear, and Mudhoza's already had 2 of their songs make it on a local station.
Rock 104. Based on just the fact that I keep hearing new songs, and I keep hearing them define their sound and find, more of a cohesive sound. And the new members, the personnel change that they made, I think has, helped to solidify things.
But these guys aren't stopping there.
As a musician, I'd say ultimate goal would be to influence other musicians.
Nice.
For this band, music isn't just a hobby, it's a way of life. The time and effort they put into their work, whether it's in the studio or at practice, doesn't go unnoticed, and the band has had to evolve and make some changes in order to get to where they want to be.
I don't think the other combinations didn't work. I just think now we click a lot better as musicians, and work ethics are a lot higher.
And it's obvious this combination is working for the group. In the short time the 4 have been working together, it's been a smooth transition, and they've continued to book shows across the state and pack venues.
They have a really good crowd. It seems like, everyone comes here to see the band. They do have a lot of fans. All the shows come close to selling out.
Matt Costa, Gavin DeGraw, and Delta Spirits are just some of the big names that have played on this very stage at Common Grounds. And if Mudhoza has anything to say about it, they'll be the next big thing out of this small town. Suzette Perullero, WUFT News.